this is a story that you're going to want to hear. So this is a story of an American revert woman that converted to Islam. And like everybody else, when they convert to Islam, everybody needs companionship. So she looked to get married. So this woman, she's a new revert, and she happens to marry some guy from Morocco. Long story short, surprise, surprise, he uses her for a green card. So she's like, okay, whatever. And she goes and she marries, years later, a man from Libya. But the guy's mom wasn't having that. Nah. The mother was like, divorce this American woman. She's not worth it. I can get you a way better Libyan woman. And so he actually divorced her. And, naturally the woman was like, man, what's going on? I've converted to Islam and these people are basically using me. What's going on? And so she continues and she said, I made dua and I did plenty of praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ask for a good husband. And so after a time, she met a man from Saudi Arabia. And she was like, I thought that this was the man for me. He was this, he was that. So they got married. And so long story short, the guy was like, yeah, I'm out. After 2 years, went back to Saudi Arabia, didn't even return her calls. He just basically dipped. I know there's some of you out there, me included, when I heard this story, are thinking, wow, why did she become a Muslim just to get married to these men or not? She actually became a Muslim beforehand. So now we come to the interesting part of the story. So this woman came on Facebook with a question, and her question was, she's basically leaving Islam, but she's asking a question. And the question is, what is the punishment? What is the punishment that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give my ex-husbands for making me leave Islam? Now, I'm not sticking up for the men because probably they made mistakes. I mean, the first guy, of course, you can't marry people for green cards. Come on, man, you can't do that. But here's my question. You're worried about their punishment, but not yours for leaving Islam? The obvious solution to this is, don't get married. Why do you have to leave Islam? The actions of these people have nothing to do with Islam. They're people. If you're watching this video, you don't have to leave Islam because of the mistakes of people.
No, people should still leave Islam, but not because of other people, but because of the abusive actions Islam allows those people and gives them the right to do to others.
And like everybody else, when they convert to Islam, everybody needs companionship. So she looked to get married.
Is that true? No, it's not true. Why would companionship suddenly become a need for her once she's Muslim? Wasn't she like everybody else before Islam? So why didn't she need that companionship then? No, the real reason is that Islam itself requires it. Muhammad said that marriage is needed to complete half of someone's religion. So without it, a single person's religion is deficient. That's why converts are pushed to marry, often in a rush. Also, Islam is not able to fulfill anyone spiritually or mentally. So people who join feel a massive void that they think will be filled by marriage, which never works, because only God can fill that void. The real God, I mean, of course, not the fake God of Islam.
And naturally the woman was like, man, what's going on? I've converted to Islam and these people are basically using me. What's going on?
Yeah, she's wondering why they're not acting like marriage is permanent. Why they're not acting like it's forever. Why they are marrying for worldly reasons like a green card. Why someone's mother is a factor in whether or not he keeps his wife. She's basically wondering why the Islamic marriage isn't like the Christian marriage, which is a covenant, which is forever until death. And the simple reason is because marriage in Islam is not like the Christian marriage. It is a contract, not a covenant. A contract can end at any time. The Islamic contract does not require love for a wife, as the verse here shows. It does not require an honorable reason for marriage either. So actually, there is nothing forbidden about marrying for a green card. As the hadith here shows, a woman can be married for reasons including her wealth, her beauty, and lineage, as well as her religion. Reasons that can be exploited. Islam gives men the right to divorce a wife with one word, talaq, if they are not happy for any reason, and they're not even required to cite that reason. They just say the word and walk away.
And so she continues and she said, I made dua and I did plenty of praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ask for a good husband.
Well, that worked well, didn't it? Calling to Allah is useless. She may as well have been calling to a black stone. Oh, wait. Well, as you can see, it made no difference. mainly because Allah's man-made religion is designed to foster bad husbands, as she has seen after trying once, twice, 3 times now. They say insanity is repeating the same thing, expecting different results. And that's exactly what she's done. Notice that after she called out and prayed so much to Allah, she ended up wanting to leave Islam. All the more proof that the God is false. Little hint, if you pray to the real God, He gives you real help and increases your faith, not the opposite. I can tell you that one from experience.
She's basically leaving Islam.
Congratulations. Now come to Jesus.